Hello friends, I'm Parvez and this is our 23rd video in Python GUI development with PyQt5. In the previous video, we have learned how you can create a simple random generator application with QLCD number in PyQt5. So this is from the previous video. We have a random number between 1 up to 200. In this video, I want to show you how you can create Progressbar in PyQt5 and also how you can use QThread class in PyQt5 with your Progressbar. So now let's get started. I have created a new Python file at the name of Progressbar, and I'm going to copy my simple window code and paste it in here like this. Okay. Now this is my window code. The first thing I need, I'm going to create a new method in here. So let me call it div init UI. Creating Progressbar is so easy. So just change this to Q dialog. So Q dialog, and change this to Q dialog like this. Okay, now the first thing I need, so also I need just I'm going to remove this Q push button because I don't need to push button. Just I need to Q dialog. I need to for right now Q Progressbar and also Q VBox layout. Also I think I need to Q push button like this. Okay, so now creating Progressbar is so simple. So you can simply write Progressbar, and first let me create now this is Q Progressbar, and before this I need to create a VBox layout, Q VBox layout. Okay, now you can add this to the VBox layout, vbox.add_widget self.progressbar, not previous in focus, wrong, so Progressbar, and after this you need to self.set layout to the VBox layout. So now this is my Progressbar code. Now let me just run this, and hopefully, okay, before running you need to call this self.init UI. Now I'm going to run this. Okay, now I have a Progressbar in here. We don't have any chunk in the Progressbar right now. So now there are two kind of Progressbar that you can use. I will show you in the after creating our thread class. Let me just also add a push button in here. First I need to change this to the width to 300 and the height to 100 like this, and also I need to create a push button in here because let me just create, so self.button Q push button and run Progressbar. So run Progressbar. Now let me just okay, let me add this to my VBox layout, vbox.add_widget self.button. Now let me run it. I will see a button also. Okay, now also I have a run Progressbar button. After this, let me create a thread class. So now in here, the first thing you need to import from PyQt5 Qt import Qt. We need a QThread, we need a PyQt signal, it's a counter thread, PyQt signal, and also we need to import time. import type. Okay, now class, I call it my thread, and it inherit from QThread. Now first of all, let me create a counter thread in here. So I'm going to call it change underscore value and PyQt signal, and it is integer, so I give it int, and after this I'm going to create the run method of the thread, so def run, and in the run I want to create a while loop. So while, first of all, let me create a variable of count 0, and while count is less than 100, so count is less than 100, I'm going to increment the count value, and after this I want to time.sleep, and in here you need to give, for example, I want to give 0.3 seconds, but you can give 0.5 or 1 second, and after that self dot change value dot emit and give int in here. So now in here in this section and while count is greater than 100, in here we are sending the signals to any connections of the main thread from this change value dot emit. Now this is the simple thread class. After this, let me come down. Okay, now I need to create first let me create a diff set progress value. So let me create like this kind, this method, and in here I want to set the progress bar value. So self.set progress bar dot set value, and I'm going to give it the val, and at the top in here you need to create another method. This is the start progress bar, diff start progress bar. And now in your this method, first you need to create your thread object. So self.thread class my thread self dot thread dot change value dot connect, and I want to connect the self dot set progress value, and I want to connect this method that I have created, and at the end of this method you need to start your thread. So self.thread.start. okay, now after this in your button and push button we need to connect our let me just check it. Yeah, self dot button dot clicked. So I want to write the clicked signal dot connect, and I want to connect this to the this slot or method start progress bar, self dot start progress bar. okay, now this is my complete code, and you can see this is my thread class and my these two slots. Let me just run it. Okay, now this is my progress bar. If I click on run progress bar, nothing. Let me just check it, that why it's not working. Okay guys, now it's not working because the main problem is I have made a mistake in my thread. So if you come down, in your thread class, this is not int, this is we need to add our count in here like this. Okay, now let me run this and hopefully this time it works. Now if I click on run Progressbar, now you can see that it is working 40, 50, 60 and like this. Okay, now let me just change the see, also you can set self.progressbar dot set maximum 200. Okay, now this is our progress bar with thread. After this I want to give for this some design, so I want it should look nice. So for this I'm going to first I want to give a style for my button. Self.button.set style sheet background dash color. For the background dash color I want to give it yellow, so let me just run this. Now the button color is changed to yellow. Now I want to give some styles, some nice styles for my this progress bar. So for this in your progress bar in here you can set style sheet self.progressbar.set style sheet. Okay, now let me give QProgressbar. Now first I need to give the border, so for the border I want it should be 2 pixel solid gray. This is the border. Also I want to give border dash radius, so for this the radius I want to give it 8 pixel, and I want to give a padding for this. So for the padding I want to give it 1 pixel. Okay, now let me just run this. Okay, now you can see it's looking nicer than previews. If I click on this, you can see now it's looking so nice. This was the design of our main progress bar. For example, you want to change the chunk of the progress bar, so this is called chunk. For this also you can do. Let me show you. Now in here, let me bring it down. In here I'm going to create QProgress. So QProgressbar, and for the chunk you can write it chunk like this. For this I want to give background. For the background I want to, it should be red. Now let me just run this. Okay, now if I click on this, now you can see that the chunk is changed to red. So if you change this to green, it will change to green. Now it's changed to green like this. Okay. Also you can, I have said that you can set the orientation if you want for your progress bar. For this you can simply in here write self.progressbar.set orientation and Qt.vertical. By default it's horizontal, but if you want vertical you can change it to the vertical. Now let me run it, and yeah, you can see now it's vertical. Okay, so Right now, if you see, we have in here we have text. If you want to remove this text also, you can do. Let me show you. First, let me comment this orientation. Now you can simply write that cell.progress progressbar dot set visible and make it false. Now let me run this, and I am waiting. Okay, now if I sorry, I think oh, it's I have it is text visible dot set text visible. Now I'm going to run this. Okay, now if I click on this, you can see that now I don't have text in here. So thank you guys. If you have any question, please let me know, and for the further videos, please subscribe to my channel and also like the videos.